Okay, so good morning everyone. We're moving on to the gold medal match in the Compound Women Open division, which sees Mel Clark take on Jodie Grinham. You coach one of these athletes, Charlotte?
Yeah, I currently coach Jodie Grinham, who's they're both program athletes.
Both with a lot of experience. Jodie had a pretty good Grand Prix in Italy recently.
Yeah, she had a good performance. Again, learnt a lot from that experience for her to come back and work on. So hopefully today we see a good match between these two archers. Mel's very experienced as well. Let's see where these first arrows go. Again, the archers have just come up from the practice range, which is inside in quite dull lighting conditions, to outside where it's quite bright and warm. And both have gone to the right.
Left.
Left. It's a good job I'm not in the coach's box today, eh?
And there we go. Mel's found the 10 ring. So yesterday qualification was 72 arrows. And there was only 1 point separating them.
Yeah, so Mel's shot out of that 720 maximum, 656 points, and Jodie shot 655. They both had a semi-final match as well, and Mel scored a 134 pass and Jodie a 139 pass, with the maximum being 150. So they'll both want to be improving on those scores from the semi-finals yesterday.
So Mel seems to have found the middle slightly quicker than Jodie, but that's only the first 3 arrows out of 15. Jodie gets stronger as the match goes on, I think.
Yeah, you see they've both got their coaches behind. So Jodie there has Sean. I was trying to think. It's not been a very good morning for me. Left, right, Sean. And then behind Mel is her fiance Richard Henahane. Again, we congratulate them on their engagement.
So second end, Jodie to shoot first. That's a solid first arrow of the end for Jodie. Mel continuing where she left the previous end.
Cool. Her arrows are practically on top of each other there. She'll be wanting this last arrow to match Mel and go in the 10. Again, each archer has 30 seconds per arrow to shoot, so there's loads of time for these archers to make any adjustments. So nice consistent end from Mel. Again with 29 points for her 3 arrows. Jodie may be a little bit disappointed with going out of the gold into that 8.
It's a nice group from Jodie though, just maybe being a bit slow to move that group.
So 5-point lead for Mel, leading into this next end. And we'll see if that gap increases or decreases.
So Mel's had a few equipment issues this week. She's currently shooting my arrows.
Wow.
It seems to be going okay.
It's sometimes good to try bits of equipment from other people if you are at the club and you are thinking about some new equipment. See if people at the club will just let you borrow maybe stabilisers or release aids and see how they go for a couple of sessions before committing to them.
Jodie's still in that group at about 2 o'clock. And Mel's just shot an 8 over that way as well, so maybe there is a little bit of wind drift that we're not seeing here on the flags. For those of you that watch Mel shoot, you might see that she's actually using her left eye to aim.
Yeah, so she's partially sighted in the right eye. So she actually, when you see her back at full draw now, she leans her head over and is looking through her left eye, through that back peep into the front scope. So very unique technique that Mel's got.
And that's why equipment is... we need to adapt for Mel slightly more than we probably would for Jodie.
Yeah. Everyone has their own unique parts to their shot which can affect especially arrows and tunes of equipment. So a lot of time is spent trying to get the best tune, and that can take quite a bit of time, can't it?
Yeah, it can. So with arrows, obviously, you've got the main part, the shaft of the arrow. They come in different stiffnesses, and then you can affect that by how heavy the point is, which is what Mel's been playing about with this week.
And hopefully she's found a good balance, so she'll be taking note of how these arrows are performing throughout this competition.
So Jodie, behind in the match, will shoot the first arrow of end number 3.
And she'll be wanting to hit that 10.
Or in number 4, sorry. So 4 points separating these archers. As I said earlier, Jodie usually comes strong towards the end of a match.
8.
We're down to a 2-point lead for Mel.
You see Mel just adjusting her position there, so making herself comfortable.
10.
Lovely end from Jodie.
She'll be wanting to hold that now through the end of the match.
8.
Tied score. So as you can see, things can change very quickly within a match.
Yeah, it only takes one arrow sometimes, and you then lose maybe a bit of confidence or a bit of precision of what you're doing because you're thinking a bit too much about the previous arrow, and that's the art of head-to-head matches in this format. You have one arrow and then it flips to your opponent to shoot, so you have time where you can just get that arrow out of your head and refocus on the arrow that's coming up.
It could be something as simple as know, with wheelchair archers, that they're just sat slightly in the wrong position,
Yeah.
which means it impacts on the rest of their shot routine.
Yeah, and we saw Mel just adjusting that during those 3 arrows, just reshuffling back into her back rest. She has a nice snug fit on that back rest.
Yeah, it supports her. So it will be Mel to shoot first, as the match is currently tied. It's a great opening arrow. Okay, so the door's open for Mel here. Okay, so Mel just needs to hold gold here to take the win. I think the the judge will have to look at both Mel and Jodie's arrows because they're quite close.
Yeah. So we'll just wait for those arrows to be confirmed. Quite a close match there, flipped around. You see both archers just discussing now, oh, you know, I might have had this and might have had that. So they're quite good with each other in debriefing what they both found out in this match.
Yeah, and they spend quite a lot of time together during the week, so they'll just be discussing their feelings and the conditions.
Judge is taking a really close look.
Looks like Mel's arrow was upgraded to a 9, so her finishing total was 139, and so was Jodie's, so 136 for Jodie. So that's a win for Mel Clark and a silver medal for Jodie Grinham.